shot. So Mark is very much back into it. I didn't see him in the players' room briefly, talking to Vicky Layton, his partner, and he looked pretty deflated after the morning session, understandably, but he's regrouped since then, and he looks a different player tonight. This really is going to be a great match. Ding could do with this frame, the one before the interval, otherwise he'll go in for his little break and he'll be, I think, not quite demoralised, but very much taken aback by the way that Selby's back in this match. So this is an important frame. If he goes 11-9, he'll be certainly happier than if he loses the first 4 frames, more psychologically than just the frame score itself.
Both players still out of the arena, so Ding taking quite a while probably to compose himself. Mark followed him out, so it's such an important frame, this one. Ding's back in. Just now waiting on Mark, and then we'll be off and running again. Crowd waiting patiently for Mark to return, and in he comes through the curtains.
Frame 20. Mark Selby to break.
Well, now that's Selby break off, just a bit strong in pace. Took him a while to get back to his chair there. He was too busy seeing where the cue ball was finishing and what he'd left. He's left a red. Blackie's tied up though. Whether he plays the cannon to knock it out, I don't know. Depends how he feels. If he's still confident. Well, clearly not, because he potted a more difficult red the last time that Mark Selby broke off from the cushion. Maybe it's the right thing. Can't just pop balls when you're coming back from a long time without a chance. And Selby's very good at keeping somebody off the table. And this is the proof of it. 28 minutes since he got in. He had a spell without potting the ball before that, when he didn't get one in the first frame. And that's why it's tough. That's why it's the World Championships. Got to weather the storm of an onslaught like this.
Well, every possibility of a re-rack here because of the red up the other end of the table. Well, that's sorted the thing out, no problem now. No chance of a re-rack. Looks as if he's taking this pot on, but how's he going to play it? He had a little bit of safety in mind. Look where he's put the cue ball. I think he's doing the right thing here, Ding. He's playing the percentage game. He's going to wait till he gets a decent chance. Having lost 3 frames, he doesn't want to be throwing his cue. It may look as if that was a rash shot, but that was a controlled shot because he got the cue ball safe. And I think he's got to wait for a decent chance. So he's going to have to play a few good safety shots to try and force an error from Mark Selby. But we know how good Mark Selby is in the tactical department.
Well, he thought about playing off the cushion, but in the end I think that was a better option. It may have looked like he'd gone for that red and missed it, but he didn't play the red into the pocket. He played that cue ball. It was a good shot. And once again he's in a lot of trouble here as Ding can't see a shot. I mean, he could play a thin safety from the 2 reds on the left of the pack, but he's got to avoid the red on the extreme left on the way back there. I think there is a shot to get back from that side personally. You can see about 3 or 4 different reds. I'm not saying it's an easy shot, but I don't see what else he can play. There's a red 3 across now that again he might be playing thin off, but he's got to get round the back with the red on the left of the table. Well, he missed them all together. And I'll tell you what, I'm not certain he's stuck an awful lot.
Well, when he's missed the red completely, it's his turn to have a bit of good run here. Mark in the opening frame mishit a safety, hit the blue and left him Chinese behind the brown, but he missed the hit completely, and how he hasn't left anything easier than this is one of snooker's great mysteries.
Yeah, when he missed those reds and headed back towards the pack, you thought it could have gone absolutely anywhere.
So Ding did get away with it with that last miscue, but he's back in trouble again. There's a slightly easier path back down the table, but there's quite a few reds to cannon into.